And hello guys, here we are for the 15th, no, 12th. No, it's actually 12th episode. 12th episode of the Black. Hopefully this will be the last episode about the Salt Factory. After this one, if the Salt Factory chapter, we'd say. And I'm gonna post all of the videos that I've been recording for like about 5 hours, something, 6 hours with this one. Maybe more.
So,
And anyway,
how's
let's
the progress
get going.
going on your sales?
Thinking about that, I'll
Soon
just
they
turn
all
on
will
the
be gone.
timer. Okay.
I think we can make it in time.
You have to see. Let's do the rest. Good. So let's quickly go into it. Yeah, sorry about the last episodes. Quite long, let's say. Really quite long. But it's to compensate the last 3 episodes that were like about 40 something minutes long. Oh, immediately, a fight, out of nowhere. Well, let's go for it. This... They are taking... Yeah, I believe 0 damage to all enemies, yeah, it's close to that. I have so many things I cannot read them. Immunity to bless, immunity to ward, eloquence, bam. So, let's get the shield looted. So, they take 10 damage each, apparently. So that's good. 26. Because this one doesn't take damage, it doesn't count on top, I guess. So 13 damage each. So it's good, right? Anyway. Oh yeah, but I cannot need to do this. Should be good. I'm not gonna shield, whatever, I'm gonna gain HP next turn anyways. Why isn't he dead? Did he have 1 more HP than the other? Okay, my bad, I guess. There and there. Doesn't really matter next turn, I'm just gonna nail it all. And I have all of them already, so I'll get this one. Because, why not? It's for free. Yes, by the way, I come here to the fair after, so I'll have more money to spend.
A ray of light from a suddenly opened door of the village shop pierces the darkness. A young lad with an accordion strapped across his back runs into the street. A moment later, a shop owner emerges, spewing curses and chasing after the musician. You are somewhat familiar with the accordion player. This dashing youth is often invited to вечерkas and celebrations.
Yep, the
You
merchant.
whisper a zagovor, and the musician trips in the dark. He manages to keep his balance, but drops his spoils. You think he casts a narrow-eyed glance in your direction before he disappears in the dark. The
Well,
merchant
got rid of
spits
us.
on a neighbor's hen in frustration, knowing he won't be able to catch the musician.
That scoundrel! Sure take him! He'll pay me back, he says. I know all about him paying back. I won't see a half kopeck until Christmas.
I need to get to a pothouse somewhere in these parts. Is it far?
Oh, girl, don't go there. That's a bad place.
I know.
The pothouse in Vodka. are the root of all evil. Here, they found this man recently, drunk himself to the grave. Just buried him. Well,
Jesus.
what house is to the north? You won't miss it. Fedьka, the accordion player, must have gone there. That rascal,
I'll find him after then.
that scoundrel. Sure take him. He'll pay me.
I know this man. Should I get him back for you?
If only you could. I know him as well, but still. If only my boy was at the counter. I bet he's gone divinate into the omens again.
Behind those barns?
Yes? Is anything wrong?
Do they have any idea how to perform divinations? I fear something might go wrong.
This was the one.
Nothing bad will happen to them. Sure take them. Youngster, have no patience. Can I help you? Get going.
But what if I wanted to buy something?
Yeah, right. The devil you roaming around at night. Get lost.
The merchant shuts the door.
This
in front of
idiot.
You can only continue.
I just
on your
offered him
way.
help. Let's check this. I have a bad feeling about this one.
The black shape of this Avin looks like a beast ready to pounce. When you peek through the slightly open door,
It's
you
just it.
gasp. Ivinics have stuffed the children into the stove and are arguing about something.
What?
Let us into your ravine, kind host.
He's ugly.
Witch! I can sense Galdoons from a mile away. Well, come in. You've already invited yourself.
Damn Navinix. They always looking to eat somebody.
What's with the children? Did you kill them?
Not
Not
yet.
yet. We're deciding
Yeah,
on who
yeah,
gets
exactly.
to do it. Well, what are you looking at? They came for divinations at wrong time, didn't ask for invitation, didn't circle themselves. And to top things off, their father cursed them.
Oh, nice. Fine.
Or could it be you, who also came to grab a bite? Come on, take off the icons. They're nasty to the touch.
I came for the children. They're my prey. The merchants send them to hell? I know, and their chorts send me precisely for that reason. The real chorts, mind you, not some household spirits.
That's the first time I've heard such a thing. Prove to us that Charts sent you.
Oh, oh.
These Avinics want to see chorts. Well, I know where I can get plenty of those.
The black book.
Look, I have a book of sorcery.
Fuck!
What of it? If it were a holy book, we would be scared. But this one reeks of pure sorcery.
Next time I'll think better. Sometimes it seems obvious, it isn't. Sometimes it seems obvious. I think about it like for 2 hours and it was indeed
We
obvious.
thought we
I don't
had
get.
better kill you, so you wouldn't bother us.
But that's a faster way to do things. Take 10 damage each. They're not gonna damage me anyway, so whatever. Just do it like this. So they can take the same amount of damage. 14 each, so they are at 31? Just like this. I'll do it like this. They both survive, but they will be both really low. And they won't deal damage to me anyway, so whatever. And as you can see, I'm still full life. As always. Cannot use herbs for 14 turns. Does it matter? Absolutely not. So he dies. I need to do little damage to this guy. go take this and take this. And what else? This. I have to take those out. Those are annoying. But just in case, take this.
After the Avenics disappear, the children return to their senses. They remember what happened, only in part. You remind them of the necessities of a protective circle by properly boxing their ears.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. So let's keep going this way now. Let's see. I have to go a little faster because if I have to go somewhere else because of the guy.
A single light shines amidst.
I can
It's
hear you
not
walking.
screen.
Come out to the light.
Greetings, beekeeper.
Ah, a traveler. Well, come in. Make yourself
Panko,
at
like
home
the
in
brand.
Bee Kingdom.
The beekeeper proceeds to write something on birch bark.
Are you writing a Leshy charter by chance?
Heaven forbid. I'm calculating my income for the summer. The bee queen spawns grubs every day. So I get a lot of new bees. If only I had enough houses for them. This Vadyanoi helps me. There's Chorts Creek nearby. The bees drink their water there. I threw something in the water recently. A bottle of vodka and a loaf of bread. So my bees wouldn't die off in this winter.
What the fuck?
I see. If you're having a
Vodka
good
to your
year,
bees.
maybe you have something to sell.
Come and take a look. Are you interested in some healing herbs?
Have you heard about the local Vadyanoi?
Well, they say all sorts of things. I heard this one story from an old woman I know. Thing is, I can tell a mighty scary story. Might make your hair stand on end.
We knew this one already. Not good. Nah, I'm gonna give him money.
Come and take a look. Are you interested in...
Say goodbye. Let's keep moving. There. I think the song is there. Without even looking at the others.
The
Because what you
silent
did the point of
village is getting ready to sleep.
maybe
There are lights in some windows, and from time to time, you see peasants going about their business.
Order a prayer. Oh, so that's where she was. Okay, makes sense.
You soon find the Izba, where the missing peasant's family lives. It turns out that he is one of the villagers trying to reach the Sultanovka bank. You give her all the money the Vadyanoi's servant gave you. The grateful peasant woman gives you some healing
Why not?
herbs for the road. After some thought, you ask her to light a candle for a certain Rusalka that you know. The silent village is getting ready to sleep. There are lights in some windows. Everyone you ask knows about the pothouse, but tells you that it is a wicked place for
Okay.
wicked people. As it turns out, the bandits have become even noisier as of late, but no one has seen them in nearby villages. One of the people you talk to crosses himself and tells you that there's something demonic going on in this
Tells me
pothouse.
about the logging
With a
area.
shaky, the silent village is getting ready to sleep. There
Check this one because it was already there. Okay, it's a song, it's fast.
You hear the lingering sounds of songs long. You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song. On the frozen logging site, everything is silent, even birds and insects. Knowing this to be a sign of evil spirits, you open your book. Several fat logs are lying on the glade ahead of you near an old fire, and some items are scattered about it. By the roots of a notably large fallen pine, you see the mouth of a hole.
Maybe the fire first.
You feel the stench of death in the air. It seems no one has been here for a long time. You find someone's ledger by the fire.
Okay, nothing.
Reading it, you
Logs
find
and then the hole,
regular
because I feel that the hole is
sacrifices
different.
to the closer you get to the logging site, the stronger the smell of decay. You recoil involuntarily
Sorry.
when you spot the bodies, stuck into the rough holes in the trunks,
Okay.
as if into coffins. Overcoming your disgust, you inspect the corpses. Many of the dead have weapons. It would appear the hole breathes with the dampness of a graveyard. At the bottom of it, among roots that look like paws of
So there
exotic
is literally
beasts, you see an empty chest.
All of this for 5 coins. Got it. My bad, I guess.
Someone's figure stands black at the forest's edge. You can't make out who's waiting for you on your way. You clutch your book tighter. A human voice answers you. You come closer and recognize the accordion player you met from Sultanova village.
Vasha,
Should
I
have
knew
killed him
it was
first.
you in the village.
What do you need? You're on your way.
I've noticed you in the village. I saw you looked in my direction when I fell. Well, I remember old Igor teaching you curses. I need these sweets for business, but I'll pay them back first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
You must be carrying these for the girls, as usual.
Such accusations all of a sudden. Nothing of the sort. I'm going to a pot house. I've been asked to play for a birthday, I think.
I doubt.
Fetka plays a riff on his accordion.
I think if I bring a present along, they'll pay me more.
To a pot house, you say? Have you been there before? What kind of place is it?
No, I haven't. It used to be an abandoned izba. Now I hear that each night it becomes a noisy pot house. So it must be fun. Oh, a fine pot house it must be.
Who
Sure.
called you there?
God knows. The other night I met some lad by my izba. Come to the pot house, he says. Gave me some money in advance and promised more afterwards.
And why didn't you pay the guy then?
Why couldn't you buy sweets with that money?
There you go.
I hid them away right after, just in case. Come on, don't fret. I'll pay it back later.
I don't.
I've heard wicked people reside there.
I don't care. Even church won't hurt an accordion player.
Really, you haven't met Chorts. You wouldn't know if you did.
Not everyone is brought up by a knower.
God
Got
help
it.
you.
Wait, where are you going yourself?
I'm going to the pot house too. I need to check up on this birthday.
Oh, how wonderful. Let's go together.
No, please.
Yeah, wonderful. Sorry, but I'll have to go alone. First, I need to drop by Nekrasova.
Look what's going on there. Men and women crawling like flies. Let's go.
You don't have time to interject, and the musician drags you along. Peasants are gathering on the banks of the river.
Poor guy.
Each has several loaves of bread in their hands, which they are throwing into the river, and watch as they drift downstream. The musician calls out to them and strides confidently towards them.
What a fucking idiot.
Well met, Nekrasova. What are you doing here? Feeding the fishes?
They're looking for a drowned man. He can be found where a loaf sinks, so they say.
Makes
Yes,
sense. Just
one man from our village went missing. We can't find him.
Okay, sorry for this pause. I had an IRL little problem. It's okay.
I think I know who you're talking about. You won't ransom him from a Vadyanoi with bread, and not from your Vadyanoi for sure.
Okay, problem solved. So, I apologize for this. I don't know how to pause the program without ending the video, so I can just mute. You want ransoming for a Vadyanoi with bread, and not from your Vadyanoi for sure. Yeah,
And how do you know that?
I'll just tell the
Your
truth if
grandpa is a
possible.
knower. She's a knower too. But what can we do to make him drift ashore? Tell.
If you want to ransom him from Vadyanoi, you'll need coins for that. Throw an odd number of each time, 3 or 15.
How much money will it take? Where can we get that amount? We struggled even to get this bread.
Up to you. Ah. Okay. Get me rid of at least 2 scenes.
Here, take this.
Just
It's
one.
not much, but it should do.
Well, Vasya, quite a wealthy girl you are.
Keep quiet. Don't go counting my money.
We thank you for this. We'll be searching for him until spring this way.
You say goodbye to the peasants and go on your way. Soon, you are able to rid yourself of the musician, who stays to chat with some of his new acquaintances. You pass a small settlement that has no name yet. On the village edge, you notice a fat barrel rolling to the west.
Call out the barrel. Follow.
It turns out that the barrel is rolling to the pothouse.
Nice.
Sometime later, several chorts fly out of it, transform into whirlwinds, and fly away so fast that you have no time to read a Zagavar. Approaching the barrel, you notice that it used to be full of mash, but it is empty now.
I should have fight it. Before we go, there's no, I didn't forgot. It's something to do here. Maybe in the end we'll have time for the
At
other
the
part of the mission,
crossroads
that
of
is
two
talk about the
trade
gloves
routes,
to the...
You see the annual
the guy.
fair. Despite the late hour, trade...
Look around.
The wisdom that lies upon.
For maybe later. Don't ask me.
Low prices. Buy some herbs.
It will start. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't really care. Oh, before I forget, like book, there. Don't. Herbalist. Maybe she has good
What?
stuff.
Want some bread?
Like this one. And this one. Looks fine to me. Guess it's okay. Remove shield, I have 3, so it's okay.
The
I'm not gonna say
players
no.
are carried away by a game of Durak.
Let's be greedy. We can do this, guys. So, okay, you have this. That's a really good last card. Obviously not gonna play this. Almost fell into it. Can play this. Take everything, my friend. Go for it. Okay, it's my turn, so I have double of those. Beautiful. Attack me. He actually screwed up my plan. So wait. Let me think. I play this. If he doesn't have anything to counter it, there is something risky that I can do, that is. I play this. He's forced to take it, because there is nothing as strong as this. And he plays one card that I can cut with this one. By the way, I don't need to be the first one with 0 cards in hand. I just need to be not the last one. So for this I just wait like this and hopefully it goes right. Or he does this. Beautiful! End of turn. That was one thing that I wanted. Him to play in an A. So I could just drop mine. That's how I get my coins back. Good job. Now, let's get back to business. There's someone there on the right.
There are only abandoned isbas nearby. Their windows are all dark. No one wants to live this close to a pot house. There are only abandoned isbas nearby. Their windows are all dark.
That's a plant. Chicken! Come. So there is collision with chickens.
What a chorka they're having here. I see the musician has already got there. Which one of them manages the Vadyanoi sacrifices, I wonder? How can I get inside? What a chorka they're having here. A large isba. A fine one. I didn't think they wasted such fine isbas on pot houses. A large isba. A fine one.
I like the house style of this, by the way. Bouncer! They have a bouncer and all. Searching for more plants. No, the game doesn't. What is this? This thingy. No, nothing, I guess. I'm just dumb. Cannot go there. No, the boy is crying. Oh, no, I didn't even spot it. The back door. Please do an effort, do a little effort.
The peasant holds his head and wipes away a single tear from time to time.
Are you alright?
Oh, girl, what are you doing here? Get out of here while you still can. This is an evil place.
I know it is. That's why I'm here. I found dead bandits in the forest, at the logging site. It would seem that demons killed them.
That's what happened. Run while you yourself are still alive.
If you're so scared, why aren't you running too?
I can't escape the charts. They left me here while they're drinking in the pot house. Later, they'll ride me to hell.
Dear God, so you're dead?
I used to spend quite a bit of time in this pot house. Now it's time to pay the bill.
Perhaps I can save you. I know how to deal with chorts. I have a pastor full of my own. Just help me get inside.
You can't help me, but you can pick on a chart if you like. Here is the key from the back door. You can go in if you want to.
I don't want another chart.
What can you tell me about the pot house?
A wicked place. Oh, wicked people. So it was. And it's worse now.
Why are you crying?
What? I'm not crying. I won't cry. No matter what fate befalls me. Do you hear?
Let's talk to the bouncer before going there. No voice?
I have business with your chieftain.
Ha! He has no business with you. Go, before Cassian has seen you.
Play cards. I love this option.
I'm a witch from Vilgard, if you really want to know.
And I am Zao, the entire Perm Gubernia.
Do you think if I win, he lets me in?
Let's do it this way. If I beat you in cards, will you let me in?
Very well, so be it.
Okay. I like this. Just confidence, I'm gonna crush. Okay. I love this. Okay. Still doesn't really scare me. But let's see. Select two pairs. The fact that you don't know how many cards are in there, it's a little annoying. I think I should just take this. I have to keep the 2 10s. So I play this one. Bet it. Okay, got the... It's kinda cheating, but I still have less cards than you. Okay, good. Take this. Give me another one? Okay, whatever. You're gonna see why I did this. I'm gonna play those two. Because I guess the deck is getting empty. But first I'm gonna do the same. Like this. Should have done it the other way around. But it's fine. Okay. Next turn the deck is empty. So I get rid of you. There you go. I get rid of you. I place you. I didn't even notice that this was different from this one. They are really similar. I think this one, I have the 2 left. If it is the case, I win. If not, I lost. Ah, true, we cheat. So I cannot win. Yep. He fucking cheated! I outsmart this fucking bot, but he cheated! Got it, I cannot win. I am forced to lose. If he wouldn't
You
cheat
can
in this
hear the
fucking game,
sounds
I
of
would
an
won.
accordion and lively
There's no
conversation.
point in being smart.
The door is locked.
Anyway, I lost already enough time
The
with
lock
this fucking
falls
bastard.
to the floor with a thud. The door is open.
So I guess we'll have another episode. I steal things at the round table. I'll talk to him after.
The fun starts to gather momentum, while the sky behind the window is... Soon the peasants are dancing so hard that the walls around them start to shake. After some time, the crowd is having so much fun that the accordion player is lifted up and thrown into the air to cheers. The most noticeable in the crowd is a large man. Is this? You notice that the pothouse visitors approach a glass jar that stands by the window and smears something around their eyes. Having carefully picked out this moment, you reach the item. You've had a bad feeling about this pothouse for a while, and now it has turned to horror.
I don't know what salve is.
Your suspicions prove true.
They fucking
Everything
ganked the guy.
around you was an illusion. The accordion player wasn't thrown into the air without malice. You take out the black book, but the chief of the short swarm calls you out.
Ah, I think my stables will see another witch added to it. What a day. Whatever brought you here, madam?
Basically you.
The musician is trying to get out of the noose with all his strength.
I know that you killed the local bandits.
They found what they shouldn't have. That is, us. I can't say we weren't grateful, though.
Okay. So I'm forced to kill you.
You killed them all? Why?
The accordion player fights back a little less fiercely.
Do we require a reason? Where
I think I
evil
can save him if I
spirits
defeat
go,
him fast enough.
You ask your questions.
But no, he looks like a
I
bastard,
have
so
plenty of time.
wait here for a little more. Own your life. No more questions.
Stop your blabbing. You're going to hell along with your pack.
We'll see who goes to hell. I'll turn you into a mare and hitch you to a cart.
Why not? Gonna summon. Increase attack each page plus 410. So I'm dealing 10 damage to each. 12 damage to each. No. You're done. You're next. No, there. Since it doesn't deal damage, I'm fine with this. Good enough. Okay, why not? Does this mean that if I don't win in those turns, he dies behind? It's okay, you're gonna buff yourself, so what? You're not doing anything with that. I'm just gonna burst you, and you're dead. Get out of my game. Almost 100 damage. Good enough. Get out of my face. Okay, get you. Oh, a new level. Beautiful.
When Mikolka the Chort falls, his flock flies screaming from the windows and doors. You quickly release Fedka from the noose. He
Aww.
seems to be still breathing, but there's no trace of his usual hubris. To your surprise, the Chort hasn't yet vanished like the rest.
Wait, Khaldun, I will help you.
What? You're looking to serve me? I have plenty of charts of my own.
But I am a strong Chort. You've seen it yourself.
No.
I'll prove myself useful more than once.
First, tell me this. What happened to the bandits?
They dug up an old treasure chest and was buried here a long time ago by Ushkuinix.
Pirates.
It was guarded by strong sorcery. Not strong enough to kill all the bandits, but still. I think something went wrong with the Zagavor, or maybe the place there is special. We were bound to guard it, regular Chorts we were. But with time, the magic grew stronger, and so did our power, like wine.
Okay.
When they opened the chest, we took what we were due. All of their heads. The residue of the sorcery created this phantom.
I don't think Vakul will be too happy.
And after that, we started gathering the cursed ones around the area. I turned the sinners into horses and drive them into hell.
The water demon is not
Everything
gonna be
had
happy
been
about
going
this.
so well until you came. The Zagavar was so strong even the evil spirits used herbs to counter it.
Should I leave these Chorts here to roam around instead of the bandits? Let them make offerings to the Vadyanoi. No,
Make
I
offering.
have a better idea. You will make offerings to Vadyanoi in place of the bandits.
Yes, since I didn't thought about this, but story-wise, that's what is the
You can
best
do
thing.
what you want, but make sure you make offerings to Vakul in time. I have an agreement to keep. Swear it.
I swear it. I swear it. Thank you, witch. I will not let you down. I'll make offerings for as long as these brigands live.
After bowing to you, the grateful Chort vanishes into inky smoke. The accordion player has stood on the border between life and death, and seems to be different right now. On your way back, he is silent. You help Fedka get to the closest village and return home. You put Mikolka in charge of the offerings to the Vadyanoi. Vakul should keep his word now.
And I was here by dawn. And I was here by dawn.
Why did you say 2 times?
Well done, Basha. You did a clever thing, making the Chort make sacrifices. They'll curse loads of peasants. That's going to be a lot of work for us.
Jesus
Thanks,
Christ.
Grandpa. I've decided. We have no time to worry about men from Sultanova.
All right, you need to go to the mill. I already sent a salt worker there.
Don't tell me it's... No, it's not. Okay. So you could still hear me all the time. I just noticed that the mic might have been muted. Jesus. So I read this and see you for the next episode, I
Do you
guess?
think Vakul will break the seal?
He will. He has to. You did your part. He's going
I doubt he's
to
gonna
do
play
his.
fair like this.
He's a demon of old. He honors agreements. But beware, if you ask for more, he'll ask for a ransom. Be ready for that.
I guess I'll have enough to pay.
I've been thinking about that Rusalka.
You could try to buy out her soul, but
Yeah.
what's the point? He'll let her go in 50 years or so. She's dead. She can wait.
Jeez, that chicken. You can hear this nowhere
What
else.
should I watch out for at the watermill?
I think you should be ready for anything. That demon wanted to meet there for a reason.
Not a bad idea. Well thought, actually.
He has power there, as well as history.
That's all.
I'm
to go.
getting better and better with the book.
I know.
Ha! You bet. Knowledge is light. The longer you hold on to this book, the brighter it shines, and the taller the shadow is behind your back. Doesn't matter
Not
who
really
holds
sure what
this
that means,
book,
but thank you,
a
I guess.
girl or an old man. This shadow keeps growing, and in time will cover villages, peasants, friends, and family. Finally, it gets to you.
Well, time to go to the mill.
It's not far from Gaina village. You won't get lost there.
It's kinda close, actually. But look at this one. It's okay, let me just see my timer. 15 minutes, can I do it in 15 minutes?
Could you
Let's see.
maybe bring me a jug of milk? And some pruno, as much as possible. Instead of bothering me with all that questions.
Yes, Vasilisa. Why won't you treat our guest with mash? Here you go, Proshka, lad. Take
What's
it.
he gonna do with us right after?
Thank you, Grandpa. What a nice guy.
Since when are you getting along so well?
Wait, what?
Since the time Proshka saved all our books.
Yeah, there were mice all over. They ate your books, you know? And I caught them all.
So it turned out not a bad thing to have any caught at home. He caught all the mice.
What else do you want to know?
What happened next? How did you live in a church?
Vasilisa. Hard to remember. As if all the memories were gone with the wind.
So, you don't remember anything?
Just a bit. Too late. Well, what you looking at? Try to live such a long time, and then we'll see how good you are with all this remembering business. I do remember living in a rich house where I always sat. As a susietka, I guess. And I looked over all three sides.
All four, you mean?
No. I remember this quite well. 3 of them. Our side, 1 below, and 1 above.
What?
And then there was a wind. It blew at all times, cold, northern. And river shells whispered me something.
Sounds eerie.
Interesting.
No, it was alright. But it is not the whole story. Just give me some time and I will have it all. What else do you want to know?
Why do you need a pruno? You're undead.
The undead need a treat from time to time, don't they? You know, they sometimes treat Sosietkas and the parents. Why am I any different? What else do you want to know?
Let's go. We'll talk later.
I have to be careful. Beautiful. That's good. Good. Oh, visitors.
God be with you. I'm a fisherman from the Northern Lake.
Minutes.
Lord forgive. I came to thank you. Here, I brought some dried pike from our crew.
Oh. Thank you. Let's go. Let's try to do this quickly. I'm gonna rush it a little. About 50 minutes already.
Near the old Izba, a man is scolding his wife. Half the village soon gathers to listen to the quarrel. Half the peasants take the side of the husband, while the subject of the argument turns out to be a saw that breaks down every other time. The man suspects that his wife is cursing it, while she insists she is innocent.
Inspect
This
first.
item looks like it's been repaired quite often. Looks like it was fixed by the local smith a couple of days ago.
Offer help so she knows what's
You
happening.
think that the smith may know something about the defect and learn how to
Okay,
get
so that's
to
the
his
path that we
izba.
need. Like the optional path.
You decide on your next actions. It turns out the mill has long since been abandoned
Stories
and is
are
rather
not really
notorious
enough.
here.
Of course.
You decide on your next actions.
Let's keep going. We can do this, boys.
On the village street,
And girls, of
you
course.
meet a strange peasant procession with chests and sacks. A peasant clutching a sleepy rooster walks in the lead. The people stop, noticing you on their way. The old women start to cross themselves, thinking you to be a bad omen. The man walking at the head of the procession.
Who are you, bareheaded wench? What are you doing here at night?
A rooster in hand and sacks full of clothing. What are these peasants planning?
Full of clothing. They are moving? So gift.
They're bringing gifts to someone?
Wait,
Looks like
by
they're offering
fucking
a rooster
divinations they
sacrifice
meant to
this temple.
sacrifice, I'm
a
done.
simple traveler
Fucking
who's lost her way.
learn not to
So,
fucking write your
you're moving
game.
into a new
Actually. Please.
None of your business, wench.
This is so like open. It isn't like explicit. They talk about sacrifice. But the divination part, it can be just something else. It can be just like a prayer, whatever. For fuck's sake.
I'm a witch doctor. I can help you move.
After a brief discussion, the peasants accept your offer.
Okay, just
you make a
one less.
sacrifice.
This game kinda tilts me in a soft way, but it still does.
You go past the new houses of the
Jesus
settlement
Christ.
and approach the Kama Bank. The Vadyanoi was sure to be followed by his retinue, dead men and drowners from the underwater domain. Breathing in the fresh night air, you draw a circle. The Chthonian guests show up almost immediately. Your recent acquaintances emerge from the river.
Talk to him.
Is that you, witch?
Oh, thank God I didn't attack. Those guys are nice.
A witch?
You! What do you need here?
Vakul has gone to the watermill, so the border is thin. We came along too. To help him deal with that girl also.
Is he talking about me, this fucking idiot?
Keep quiet. Did crayfish eat your brains?
If you know the Vadyanoi so well, maybe you can tell me how to help the saltwalker and the Rusalka.
The Vadyanoi took a liking to you. He likes knowers. He doesn't like that you held the Rusalka with her name. He planned to live with her for a long time. What's he going to do with her now that she remembered her past? He was upset that you held the shepherd. He got so angry. There were waves all over. Vakul is not in a good mood now. He'll probably demand a ransom.
Should be
I
enough.
don't know how much. But he won't ever let the Rusalka go. Only when her time comes. Like the rest of the drowners. When my time comes, I'll become a Vadyanoi myself.
Kinda.
Keep quiet. Did crayfish eat your brains?
Just say goodbye. I'm not gonna do anything to them. They look nice.
You sit here for a while and swim home. I'll go have a talk with the Vadyanoi.
We'll see about.
The smithy is built on the far end of the village to prevent fires. You knock at the door and shudder. The sound disturbs the heavy silence. The door opens. The first thing you see is a gun, and then the smith.
Who are you? It seems a bit early for Carolyn.
A man from Fedorova sent me. Here. His saw is fixed poorly.
The smith puts down his gun and inspects the tool.
Lousily done. It's my work. But what can you do? I'm afraid to work for too long. You won't believe me.
I'm a knower. I've seen a lot of things.
Christ almighty. Well, listen. The devil himself visits me. He looks like an ordinary, God-fearing man, but smells of drink. He comes and tells me, shoe my horses. So I'm lifting the horse's hoof and see a human foot.
What?
This peasant has it backwards, hooves for feet, and he stares at me with his eyes. So I had to shoe a human foot. Lord, forgive me. I've been afraid to open the door ever since.
I think I know what kind of chorts smell of drink. I can drive the chorts away from you, Smithy. Go inside so that you're not killed by mistake.
You draw a circle and prepare to encounter the demons. You don't wait long.
Nice. At least it's gonna be fast. Wait, he's gonna waste them all? So they're gonna take 12 damage each. Oh yeah, because I had 1 more damage because of level up. 12, 15 damage each. $15 plus 12, more than enough. Same for you. You take some damage too. And oops, and there you go. There you go, easy, get out.
The grateful smith fixes the tool and bows low to you. On your way.
You're welcome, bro. Wine shop. I like this to be not much more than an hour
The
long,
wine
but I guess
shop
it's
is
impossible.
working until late. Warm light from its window pours onto the street.
Sure,
I
enter
see
the
you're
shop.
interested in books. You have a great one where you like.
Okay. Nothing special. Oh. Can be interesting. No, nothing that interests me, okay, actually.
I see you're interested in books.
Second thing. Let's check you and go to the Vadyanoi.
On the riverbank, you see a peasant that used to look after the Vadyanoi's cows.
Okay, the man's
He
village.
is alive,
Yeah,
and often
good. So now you can pause the video. Don't worry about it. Nothing special. I guess. I don't want to take your time, good people. I can see up land.
the mill rises above the pool of the river inflow. The izba is decrepit, and the water wheel is silent. The reeds around...
Vasilisa.
I guess the video is gonna be more than
I visited the Vadyanoi and learned about your daughter. Don't you think it's something worth telling me?
How could I? God, this is all like in a bad dream. He took Yevdokia, but I didn't know he was the one to blame. And I didn't think for a minute that he would send her to kill people. I thought there was another Vadyanoi. I thought I had escaped from that one. So much death, so many sacrifices. Sacrifices. I offered money, vodka, porridge. It's still not enough for Vakul. He only wants lives.
Did you make a pact with the Vadyanoi here?
Yes. This is my old watermill. I used to work here. When I built it, I made a pact with Vakul. He tells me it's business as usual, so I thought I'd pay it off with rubles.
It's never that easy with demons.
Several years later, he started playing tricks with shadows. His way of asking for his sacrifice. I never wanted to hurt anyone, and so I refused him. He then took it for himself. I had an apprentice. A guy who poured grain. A fine lad. I liked him a lot. And the Vadyanoi dragged him into the water. The demon drowned him. Do you understand?
So he comes and
Then
serves
I
himself.
abandoned that water.
I thought that he's
I
gonna give me
couldn't
the seal
stay
just
there.
like that.
I opened these salt works later. I thought he had already taken what was due. But it was never enough for him. Turns out he's the one who took my daughter. He killed my Dusha.
How did the Vadyanoi find you in the salt work?
His factory is far away. I thought another Vadyanoi managed this place. And so it used to be in the beginning. I managed to make some money milling the wheat. First I built a small factory and we got along fine with another water demon. He did not want any human sacrifices. Then I gather Vakul beat him and took this river under his control. And then he somehow learned about me.
What happened to your daughter?
My daughter. She had nothing. When Vakul found me, he, I think, wanted to teach me a lesson. Yevdokia went
Well, apparently
to
he
camps
did.
in winter by
But well.
sleigh. The ice broke beneath her. No one found my daughter,
Okay.
nor did they find the sleigh. That time, I didn't guess who was to blame. It's not the Vadyanoi my grandfather told me about. God punished me.
So?
He sent the most devious one.
I think you'll be able to talk to Vakul today.
Oh, I will.
I don't think you can handle him. Only I can. Besides, even I won't be able to kill him. Masters of nature are strong.
Do what you can.
I will.
So I'd
I
rather
think
avoid
Vakul will
waiting.
show up sooner if you start the mill.
Can do. I already inspected it while I've opened the screen, but the wheel doesn't spin. The chute is worn out. I can patch it. These chutes can be patched. It's a
Then do it.
pity some of them are too far gone. There aren't enough paddles on the wheel. Look around a bit. We should have enough here. Then we will start it. I'll wait for you inside. I'll fix what I can.
All right. I'll find some boards for you.
What happens if I save now? Watermill, okay. So, another episode. And normally, the after this one should be the last. I hope. I really do. I played quite a lot today, basically the whole day. So, anyway, guys, don't forget, please leave a like, a comment, whatever you want. Or even dislike if you don't like it. So, never forget about you, about the way you are. Never let someone else tell you who you are or what should you do. Do the things the way you want and should or feel like doing. Because you guys should just stay the way you are because you're amazing. And see you.